I'm just going to make one comment here because I think it's really important. I just came from Indiana, and in Indiana, and it's not a thou shalt not, but their state law does say you shall teach sexual education in the context of a pro-abstinence framework. So that is a very good law. There are some states who have that. It's important to know there is an alternative, and we're going to continue working on bringing forth alternatives, but it's important to know as a philosophy, right, comprehensive sex education is one thing, CSE. Something that is a very viable alternative is SRA, sexual risk avoidance. Now, this is not a Just Say No campaign. It is not just an abstinence-only campaign, but it is one that puts all information related to sex education in the context of that CDC quote that you saw, that abstinence is the only 100% way to avoid unintended pregnancies and STDs and HIV. So the statistics are with us, and the science is with us, and the Brookings Institute even did a study finding that if you followed what they called a success sequence, a life success sequence, and this is all part of SRA, which is why it needs to become the alternative and the ideology that we present as an alternative to school districts and even to our legislators, that if you graduate from high school, get some post-secondary education, get married, and then have children, you are 2% likely to live a life of poverty. You are 98% likely not to grow up and live in poverty or raise a family in poverty. That is a stunning statistic. The Brookings Institute is not a conservative organization. This is long-standing social science research that everyone can agree on, and it's important, especially among our most at-risk youth, that we begin to talk about solutions in this area which will actually serve the optimal health outcomes for all children across all socioeconomic strata. So it's really important that going forward, no, CSE may not be mandated everywhere, but sexual risk avoidance education has the very best chance of providing the most optimal health outcomes for all children regardless of where they start.